We are in the business of working with our customers to create and build smartly designed homes, full of great spaces that transform the way you live. We believe that you should have the insights and knowledge regarding every step of your build, as it gives you confidence and peace of mind as we partner with you to deliver your dream home. We're about to take you through all of the key steps that transform a raw block of land into a site that is ready for the construction of your new home. Before beginning construction, your builder will need to ensure that you have a stable block of land which is nice and level for your house slab. All great things are built on a solid foundation, so let's take a look at the process involved in preparing your site. To determine what type of work needs to be completed to get your block of land ready to build on, it's essential that we undertake both a site survey and soil test. During a site survey, a registered surveyor will inspect your land to measure the levels and create a preliminary survey report. This report will detail the correct soil levels required to allow your builder to correctly position your home on your block. In other words, to calculate your cut and fill requirements. Checking your soil conditions requires a test to be conducted on your block. A geotechnical engineer conducts the work by bore drilling a core section of the earth and having the soil sample checked. This testing determines the soil classification and condition, and will reveal if there's any rock that may need to be removed or any other conditions that your builder will need to be aware of. Once tests are complete, the builder will review the reports to decide on the type of excavation works required, the appropriate slab classification, and which footing type is needed. The excavation work is a crucial step in preparing your block and is completed by an excavation company. If you have rocks, they will be removed, and if you have high and low areas, then a layer of the high ground will simply be cut and used to fill in the lower portion. This is referred to as cut and fill. The ground is then heavily compacted to make the land stable, and it takes about 1 day to complete. Sometimes this compacting isn't dense enough and won't meet your builder's rigorous standards. This means the soil could move and shift around. In some cases, the instability may just be due to the soil type itself. If your soil needs more stabilisation, your builder will complete the fairly simple process of installing screw or concrete piers. This will ensure that the foundations are supported on an even bearing and the slab can be poured. Screw piers are installed by driving the steel tubes into the ground. Once the desired depth is achieved, the pier top is cut off to form the footings for the slab. Should your site require concrete piers, a series of holes will be drilled into the ground until stable earth or bedrock is reached. Then your builder will fill the cylindrical holes with concrete. If your block is higher or lower than your next door neighbour's land, and it's too close to simply cut and fill, you're going to need a retaining wall. As the name suggests, it holds the earth in place and keeps the area where the home is to be built nice and flat. Retaining walls are made from timber sleepers or masonry products. Or if a garage wall is right alongside a boundary, then a brick retaining wall is used. Depending on the length, these walls usually take about 1 week to construct and are built by a subcontractor team or your own contractor at this early stage of the build or after handover, depending on available access and the extent of the fill. After the retaining walls are built, all of the connections to plumbing and electrical are made, as well as installing termite protection materials. A temporary fence will also be put up at this stage. Your builder will also determine whether drop edge beams will be required around the edges of the concrete slab. Drop edge beams are usually required for slabs where cut and fill has been completed for the site, as they are constructed to hold the fill under the slab. You now have a stable foundation and we can pour the slab. First, we need to ensure that the selected slab type and its classification is suitable for your site in accordance with the soil report conducted by the geotechnical engineer. The waffle slab system is our preferred type, and sometimes we need to increase the slab stiffness. We can do this by increasing the mesh size, strengthening the slab with additional steel, and increasing the amount of concrete used. It usually takes 2 weeks from site excavation to install the drainage and lay the slab. This is a very exciting time as the entire site preparation is finished and you can relax knowing that your home is being built on solid foundations. Your building journey is now well underway, so enjoy the experience as we transform the way you live.